great day at 9A here on your Monday. I'm Caitlin Francis.
And I'm Roger Zen. And Scott and Nicole are both off today, so you get the pleasure of our company for an extra hour this morning.
Yes. All right. Well, it is starting to heat up.
Yes.
I'm hoping that you had a nice long holiday weekend.
I absolutely did. Four-day break, rested, recharged, ready to go.
Very good. Hope everyone at home did as well, but we are back, and the temperatures are also back to rising. So the humidity could also make for a dangerous combination, which is why we are in that first alert weather day today and tomorrow. Meteorologist Jill Gilardi is going to let us know how hot it's going to get. Hey, good morning, Jill.
Yeah, good morning, Caitlin and Roger. We're going to be talking about the heat today, tomorrow. It's going to be in that range that is very dangerous for your body to be exposed to for a long period of time. First alert weather day because of that. Today and tomorrow, that feels like temperature could be getting into that 100-degree range for several hours. So heat advisory kicks in at noon. It runs through 8 p.m. tomorrow. The only area not included in that advisory, just falling short of meeting that criteria, you can see parts of Middlesex along the shoreline all the way over towards New London. So the heat is going to be with us. The feels like temperature is going to be well above what the forecast temperature is in the low 90s inland. We'll have some 80s along the shoreline, not quite as bad. First alert futurecast, not a whole lot happening today. So a spot shower can't be ruled out over the next couple, but it's really going to be Wednesday. That's our next chance for some showers and thunderstorms in the morning, and then again, especially in the evening, but very hot, dangerous feel the next couple of days. Stay cool, everyone. Back to you guys.
We will definitely try. Yeah, our top story today is definitely that heat, and what you need to remember as those temperatures rise, we know it's going to happen.
Yeah, the heat can be very dangerous if you're not prepared for it. So if you can, try to avoid outdoor activities between 11 and 3 this afternoon. That's usually the hottest part of the day. Sunscreen, a hat, as well as that light, loose-fitting clothing. That's all going to help you out. So, of course, the one thing that you absolutely have to remember to do, stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water and fluids throughout the day, even if you aren't necessarily feel like you're thirsty. So that'll help you to make sure that you're staying cool and healthy and safe. And don't forget our four-legged animal pet friends. They feel the heat as well. So if your dog is outside, make sure that they have shade and walk them on the grass, because Jill's been talking about it. It just takes a minute on the concrete for their little paws to burn. So it can heat up to 140 degrees.
And we know, of course, don't leave any pets or children in a parked vehicle. You should never do that, but especially when the temperatures get this hot.
We've been saying it for basically the whole summer, but it's because it's just been so hot. But no people, no pets left in those vehicles. Well, Connecticut lawmakers are calling on the FDA to make sunscreen safer here in the U.S.
Yeah, listen to the Senator Richard Blumenthal says the sunscreen here is less effective than what you can get internationally, and he wants that to change. Blumenthal is now pushing for the FDA to approve an administrative order to make sure sunscreens have better UV protection. That includes approving different ingredients as well, including titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. Blumenthal wants a response from the FDA by July 26th. So this story's been getting a lot of attention. What do you think?
So I support that. I think that's a great idea. So we've got 2 weeks to hear back from the FDA. I think it's really interesting, too, because there's just so much discussion lately surrounding sunscreen and safe sunscreen usage, because I don't know if you've seen this, but especially on TikTok, there are influencers who are saying that sunscreen's actually not safe to use, which now dermatologists and doctors have to go and debunk this because it's such... It's a lie.
Why would people do that?
So you want to make sure that you are obviously using your sunscreen, especially on days where the UV index is strong. But I use sunscreen every single day because I don't want to get sun damage.
Right. And do you kick up the SPF to a high level? Because I put on between like 70 and 100, just because for me, one, it's better protection, but also it lasts longer. I don't have to reapply quite as often. So the higher your SPF, you don't have to reapply quite as often.
Yeah, and you still should be, I think, reapplying. I think it depends on what you're using, but probably every hour to every couple of hours, depending on how long you're out in the sun for.
Yeah, I think they say even with like 100 SPF, you should still be doing maybe an hour and a half at most. But the challenge I have is getting the sunscreen actually on my kids. I like the sprays, but they fight me on it. And now the big thing that my wife is pushing is the mineral sunscreen, which have some of those ingredients that.
And our producer Becky says
mentioned.
that's what they're using as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like a broad spectrum, and I wear it on my face at least every single day, even in the winter, even when it's raining, even when it's cloudy, because those UV rays get through. So keep your skin protected.
Absolutely. All right, coming up next here at Eyewitness News, you're definitely going to need to keep that sunscreen handy today if you're heading outside.